Whoa! What's up? What an intro. Alright, I love it. How you guys doing at the end of this year, man? It's been a long year. 2022 is almost done with. Alright, tomorrow's the last day if you have plans to stay awake till midnight, maybe. Then have fun doing those things. If you guys are working out, then come do this thing, okay? I do remember, as early as like when I was like maybe 8, New Year's being something special, and everyone, for me, it was just like the countdown part, and it was like watching all the TV marathons, maybe, because they would always like show like the year end stuff. I also like the year end conclusion videos where they would like put like music over it and stuff like that. And I liked everyone gathering and smiling. But the one thing that I always noticed were all the New Year's resolutions. Right? And it was like, what am I going to do in the new year? When the new year is upon us, what shall I change? How will I? And those are all great things. But, I started thinking a few years ago, why not just make your New Year's resolution every time that you want to change something? Like, just do it right away. And every day you should reinvent yourself into like maybe starting a new, like a better diet, a better workout plan, shooting more shots, going for goals. So you can set New Year's resolutions all the time throughout the year. Even like if it was September 17th on a Tuesday, you can set a New Year's resolution on that day. All right, so it's never too late to start, and it's never too late to get better. And you should always be getting better from day to day. So even if you just like set your New Year's resolution and you just kill it the first month, raise it. Who cares? All right. So keep pushing yourself out there, guys. And we also have a few things to talk about. All right. First things first is our travel plans. I'm going to get this posted by Sunday on New Year's. I'm going to send it out to everybody. And I don't know if anyone's watching the show, but if you happen to watch the replay, understand this is what I will be sending out. All right. This right here. All right. I will be sending out where we're going. All right, for the entire year. We have 2 trips planned for April and 3 trips planned for July. We have done that since the inception of our program. I did it when I was growing up. Now they have things like EYBL and some other things like some grassroots tournaments and things like that, but I can't see the merit in those things. All right, because you're just playing a whole bunch of games and not practicing at all. So what we do is we just stick to the script. And these are literally, these are the only tournaments that coaches are allowed to see you. So why would you want to go to other tournaments and pay all this money when you can find teams right at home to beat you up? Whatever, dude. Until you're like amazing, you shouldn't be traveling anywhere. But I don't know. So that's what we're going to be doing. So every year we bounce to these 5 places, and then the following year we switch to another set of 5 places, and then we keep switching. So last year we went to, or wherever. Let me see if I can remember. All right, so last year we went to Florida, Houston, Arizona, Oakland, and then we skipped Ohio because we couldn't get enough people to go to Ohio. This year we're planning to go to Georgia, Oklahoma City, Vegas, Oregon, and Chicago. We have done these trips at least a couple of times each. All right. I came up with this foolproof plan to make it so that no matter who you are, what level you are, there are coaches that will be able to find you. So if you're good enough to go to, like, let's say, North Carolina, they're going to find you no matter where you are. So, like, it's like, You can have you don't even like need to leave Colorado if it's that goal, right? But if you're like getting recruited by D2 or D3 schools or NAI or something like that, they don't have the budgets to travel all over the country. So if we only played in Colorado or only played in California or only played on the West Coast, all the East Coast schools wouldn't see us. So we must travel over there, and so I kept all these things kind of spread apart. All right, so that no matter what schools they were, they can find us. I didn't choose Montana and North Dakota and South Dakota and Minnesota because nobody lives there. I don't even know if people live there. I don't know if are those still even states? I think that they just house monuments of our presidents on mountains. I believe. I'm not quite sure. The movie Fargo, that was there. I haven't seen it. Or is that in Montana? I have no idea. Where is Montana on this map? It's up there. Yeah, I have no idea. But yeah, we don't go up there. But we go everywhere else except for Alaska and Hawaii. But that Hawaii thing might have to change one day. I mean, I know there's only like a few colleges on the island, but I mean, we can come up with a good excuse to go to Hawaii. You never know. You never know. But anyways, on our website, you can see all of the tournament stuff, including where we're going to eat, what we're going to do when we get there. And if you sign up for this stuff, you will get a jersey. If you don't sign up for any of these tournaments, you will not get a jersey. So if you sign up for just at least one tournament, one travel tournament, you will get a jersey with your name on the back. And those will be the people that we have, because I just can't be wasting jerseys. I mean, I'm going to order some, and I'm just not going to just waste the money, period. All right. So if you want to go on these trips, then you can. I know for other teams, if you, like, let's say out of these 5 trips, and you didn't want to go to like one of them, they wouldn't even pick you up. So that's how some teams are. But we're not like that, right? We'll allow you to be on the elite team because we're for low-level players too. We're for people that want to make the big time and people that want to make the small time and people who just want to have fun. We are for everyone. So we will accept you even if you don't want to go to these major tournaments. But know that, I mean, if no one wants to go, then like our 3 best players who do want to go, they can't travel. They're going to quit our program. So we do have to kind of adhere to those people. And the elementary school kids, they're not going to all 5 of them. They're only scheduled for 2 of them, all right? And that's, I think it's 2 of them. It should be, or maybe just 1. I'm not sure. We could do Chicago, and we could do Vegas, but I think most people just want to do 1 if they're with the little kids. The middle schoolers, you guys are doing 3. High schoolers, you guys are doing all 5. And it says it all on our website if you go to it. So I'm going to go to that page right now. All right, so bigger picture of that, but right above that are the tournaments that we're doing this year, minus the international one. We aren't doing that this year. So the first one is the Hoop Salem tournament. That's not going to be Hoop Salem this year, actually. We're going to be going to a different tournament, but it will be in the Oregon area. I will update this tonight. All right, and then this maybe tournament isn't even happening, but it's another tournament in OKC. It's the OKC Fadeaway tournament, and we were supposed to do that one last time, but then it got canceled the last second, so we ended up doing the maybe tournament. But now we're back to doing this tournament. We will do some tournament in OKC. This is the ones that we're not doing, where we're traveling to Barcelona, France, Taipei, Vienna, Buenos Aires, Copenhagen. We aren't doing those yet, but that is the ultimate goal, okay? Then we got Baylor basketball in Chicago. This is the tournament that we're doing. We did it last time. This tournament is big time. I mean, it cost $600 to even be in it, but our high school, I mean, this was the toughest competition that I've seen ever in the history of our program. These guys were tough. All right, so heads up for that tournament. And this is the one where I'm not going to maybe bring the elementary and middle school, but maybe we can. I don't know. We'll see what people want to do. I'll ask around. KB Sports, that one is in Atlanta, Georgia. We did another tournament that was in Stone Mountain, Georgia last time that we were there, but this one seems like the better tournament. It just wasn't available because we went there during COVID. In the heart of COVID, we went here, and it was crazy. And we also went to OKC that year as well. So like 3 months into COVID, we were traveling, we were insane. Only like maybe 6. Wait, there was like 4 of us, but then we got like 2 extra players. It was nuts, but we had fun. No one died. At least I don't think so. All right, and then we got the Las Vegas shootout. This is the easiest one to recruit parents to. So that's what we're doing for this summer, and this one is that tournament with Bigfoot hoops. All right, so that's the plan. Hopefully, we can take care of that plan, and we'll see what happens from there. I will email you guys the information, and we'll see who signs up. And you have until the end of January to sign up. All right. With 2023, heads up, we have practice scheduled for 30 minutes longer than we normally do. So heads up for that. It's going to be fun. Make sure that you show up on time. You don't really have to be on time for the 30 minutes early stuff. You won't have to do push-ups until like the hour starts. So the third 30 minutes is just free minutes, optional. So you can come during that time, but understand that time is what's going to make you bigger, stronger, faster, and all the jump rope stuff, everything like that. So make sure that you show up when it says it online. Before, in the years past, we only had 6 to 7 o'clock listed or something like that, or 7 to 8 or whatever it was. And the 30 minutes before was just an extra time that wasn't even listed. So I think this time it's going to be a lot more packed, and people will just basically expect an hour and a half. And we also have Tuesday and Thursday practices as well. All right, we have Tuesday and Thursday practices as well, and those things. Sorry, I just got that. Those things are only allowed for our members to come to. All right, so we'll see who signs up and who adds to that as we have more and more tryouts every single month. So we have those as well. All right, it's going to be a fun time this 2023, but get ready for that. Let's check out the quote of the day. Quote of the day today is criticize on defense and encourage on offense. That's very nice. I like that, because I feel that defense is really, really hard. And you do have to kind of pop to things, but it's also not as stressful because you don't have the ball in your hand. It's the easier thing to do. So I do believe that constant criticism on defense could actually help. You don't need to be too positive on defense because then they will let their guard down. While on offense, it is pressure filled, and if they aren't allowed to let their guard down, they're not going to make any shots. So that's a good quote. Criticize on defense and encourage on offense. Because although I don't want you going overboard with your risk-taking behavior on offense, but constantly being just applauding your efforts and things like that. It does create for a good environment. I do like that for the most part. I will occasionally encourage you on defense, though. All right, I will tell you that you can go up there and guard that guy, and I will occasionally criticize you on offense too, because we just have to get better. All right, so you have to be honest sometimes. But if you are perfect, which no one is, then I guess that you won't hear that criticism. But you need both. But I would say if you lean anything, I would lean it toward this quote. So I like it a lot. All right, criticize on defense and encourage on offense. Moving on to our itinerary. We got autonomous workouts, judge, rank dribbling, retreat, explode drill, step ups to shots, baseline sweep, finger roll, and then pick and roll, layup to create. That's the stuff that we had in the past. What's up, Tasmanian Devil? And then we got bank shots, 0-1-2-4 touch, middle, pick and roll, split to drive, hits, tails, chair dips and knee jumps, and everything that we're doing today is above me. We got one-on-one post. All right, that's you in the post, posting up your friend, backing him down. All right, one dribble max and trying to score from the post. I don't care if you are small or big or whatever, you have to do this, okay? It's a good thing because when you have players going, I'm better than he is, right? There was a Kobe story where someone was like, yeah, I was D'ing up Kobe, and, he couldn't get by me, and you know what he did next? He took me to the post, and I lost. And it was yeah. And Kobe's a guard. And he's just no, I got post skills. So what are you going to do when someone smaller and faster than you is guarding you? All right. At the rec doing homework. Nice job. All right. So you have to improve your post skills. So this one-on-one post is for everybody. All right. Lana's moves is another set of post skills. Again, that helps you out on the wing as well. All right. Where you turn and face. You can either shoot the shot, jump stop to the middle, or pro hop to the middle, step middle, spin back, shoot that baseline shot, step middle, spin back, pump fake, and then go forward with the, what is that called? When I go back and I go forward, what do I call it? I made up all these names, so it's hard to remember some of the names, but it's not the spin move. It's the rocker step, okay? So, yeah, for the last part of the Lana's moves, you step middle, spin back baseline to a rocker step layup. Keep whipping the ball high the entire time. Then we have shots to box outs. That's making sure that every time that a shot is shot, you go toward them. And I would say if you're ruthlessly playing some 5-on-5 at the rec center, if you do this, no one's gonna rebound on you. No one wants to go through that forearm right there. People will move out of the way, especially if you're going toward them and you're low and you're going toward them, you win. So the shots to box outs is just to practice that step. All right. As for the other three, you can watch them right here. All right, where we have the first one is retreat to pass. All right. So let's check that out right quick. All right, so for this drill, coming off the screen, make sure that you switch your legs, switch back, come off the screen, step middle, and then be able to throw this impossible pass. I kind of got it there, but that wouldn't be high enough. You have to throw it high enough so it goes over the defense. And this is why we blitz people on defense, because that pass is hard to make. All right, we blitz them and take it away. This is a bad one. Yep, it's hard, right? So just don't forget that you can blitz people on defense. That's like the ulterior motive of this drill, is to understand that, like, one, where your options are and that it's hard to get there, so you should practice it. But two, defensively, you should just take advantage of this crap. This crap is hard. So when someone comes off that screen, just blitz them and rotate over to the one guy that they saw, please. All right, next one that we got is jump stop to corner option, okay? Driving in, jump stop, lower the ball to go back door. All right, this is all about timing. This is a good play for a team. All right, just in general, like if you're playing open gym as well, you can cut back door with their eyesight. All right, so the timing of this is great. Make sure that you land twisted. Make sure that you pass the ball with your fingers outward. Make sure that you follow through and that you pass the ball with the correct side hand, so you're not crossing your body with it. Don't try to throw a right hand pass toward the left hand side. All right, and then be ready to shoot. And if you aren't open, you're cutting back door. They can't guard you both ways. Last one. Jab step to 3-option jumper. Okay, this is some Carmelo Anthony, T-Mac, Michael Jordan, Kobe stuff right here, where you just kill him. You're just like, you have one freaking dribble or no dribbles, and you just murder the person. And how you do it is you jab step and pause. You jab step and do not pull back. You jab, do not pull back. And if they go for the jab, you go against it. If they don't move at all, you go toward it. If they drop their hands, you shoot it. All right. And we practice this drill so that we can get better and better and better at it. Make sure that the defense switches it up a little bit. All right. Let's check the homework. You guys are doing homework right now. You said at the rec center. Nice job. All right. Did some Lana's moves with Austin. Nice job. Nice job. Nice job. I see you, Teo Trujillo. All right. Again, with New Year's coming up, what will be your New Year's resolution? Will you try to do this homework every single day? I don't know if you will. Can you keep up with it? Some of you guys have been going on and on so far. Great job, great job. It'll only get harder. All right. Where will you be a year from now? Where will you be 2 years from now? Do you want to maybe finish your entire high school career by doing this stuff? Or is that too much? I see the 44-minute one right there, Teo. I see you, man. Great job. Let's check out the story of the day.
Courage is not the absence of fear, but rather the assessment that something else is more important than fear. Is your fear more important to you than your goals and dreams?
Is your fear more important than your goals and dreams? That's a great question. All right, I'll start posting a bit. Nice job, Aiden. All right, are your fears more important than your hopes and dreams? All right, think about this, man. Like, again, you guys all know my fear of speaking, right? All right, so I do it because I do have a dream. I have a passion. I have goals, and it's like after a while, you just can't be scared anymore. Saw this Chinese kid over in China. He was like playing badminton with his grandma. I don't know if you saw the clip or not. It was cute. And they the shuttlecock, can I say that on TV? It went up above some roof, and the grandma took a ladder and went to go get it. And then the ladder fell down, and the kid is like 3 or something like that, and she's hanging there like 10 feet in the air, and if she fell, she's definitely going to break a hip or something, right? And she's like, get the ladder. And the little boy just goes, I can't, I'm too small. And he was scared, but he loved his grandma so much, he starts lifting up the ladder. And it was crazy how I was lifting it too. He like lifted it and like kept like going up, and you could tell like it's too heavy for him, but he like definitely took care of it and basically saved his grandma from like at least a hospital stay, right? And it was really, really cool. And you don't know what you can do until you do it. And if you just adhere to your fears, you're like, oh, my fears matter. That's kind of selfish to your dreams. Because you have both residing inside of you, and if and you tell which one, you assign which one you want to be your captain. Do you want fear to captain your ship, or do you want your dreams to captain your ship? All right, which one of these things is going to captain you? And it's up to you. It's whatever you want. Now, mind you, this guy who's dreaming, he might be a little too rash. Where the fear guy isn't always wrong, right? He shouldn't just jump off a roof. All right, so they both have some validity to them, but which one will you give precedence to when it comes down to like the things that mean most in your life? So disregard your fear sometimes, because fear is very important. It's actually quite essential. It saves your life. Even like when you hear like a loud noise and you move, that's fear telling you, heads up, I got your back, and fear helps you out a lot. But there are some things more important than fear. And for those things, you have to ignore fear. All right, so don't be afraid to go out there. We're going to play against the best players in the country. I just told you guys that we have all of our trips to go to this summer. All right, make sure that you guys sign up for them before the end of January. Okay, there's a whole bunch of trips to go to. And are you going to fear going to Oregon? All right, when we play against some of the best players there. That's a very good tournament as well. Okay, we're not playing in this particular tournament. We're switching around town, but it's still a good tournament. And then for this one, we're going with OKC fade away, but at Oklahoma City. And we're going to skip the annual World Tour this year. And we are going to Chicago, to Atlanta, and to Vegas. And if you sign up and not enough kids sign up, I will give you your money back. All right, but if you sign up and then enough kids go, then we will be going and you will get your jersey. All right, so no custom jerseys for anyone not signed up, and you have until the end of January. I will post these tournaments to book on the 1st. All right, so let's check out our movies for the month. And this is the end of the month, so I will be talking about my favorite movies, as I always do. Okay, first I will just list them all. All right, the movies for this month were first graders watching Space Jam. All right, it's still December, so yeah, first graders watching the original Space Jam with Michael Jordan. Second graders, When the Game Stands Tall. Third graders, Soul Surfer. Fourth grade, When We Were Kings. Fifth grade, Uncle Drew. Sixth grade, The World's Fastest Indian. Seventh grade, Warrior, the 2011 one. Eighth grade, Wildcats. Ninth grade, Talladega Nights, The Ballad of Ricky Bobby. 10th grade, Win Win. 11th grade, White Man Can't Jump. 12th grade, The Wrestler. Now, as I always do, I will tell you the funniest movie, the best movie, and my favorite movie. All right, so I will say that the funniest movie by far is Talladega Nights. I mean, this movie right here, White Man Can't Jump, it had some humor in it, yeah, but not like Talladega Nights. If you want to watch some humor, the 9th grade movie, Talladega Nights, is one of the funniest movies I've ever seen in my entire life. It is fantastic. All right. As for the best movie, all right, let's go with my favorite movie. My favorite movie on this list, it's close, but I would say White Man Can't Jump. All right, it's a great movie, but Talladega Nights is so good though too. I really don't know. I say it's a toss-up between these two. I'll just say it's a tie, but this one's amazing as well. All right, and then as for the best movie, overall movie, I would say that The Wrestler is second place, and White Man Can't Jump is the best movie on this list. I know it's like urban and like you would think that it can't be like a great movie, but it just is. All right, it has the drama, it has the funny, it has the basketball, the action stuff. It's good. It's a solid movie. If you have not seen this movie, you aren't a basketball player. I would put this up there with like Above the Rim and everything like that in terms of that. But yeah. So out of those three movies, there's Talladega Nights, Ballad of Ricky Bobby, The Wrestler, and White Man Can't Jump. I wouldn't put any of the other movies in that level of category except for maybe Space Jam. It was great as well. But yeah, that's the movies for the month. Make sure that you watch them. Make sure that you post them, and take care of all that stuff. Let's check out the trivia question for the day. You're gonna have 6 minutes to answer it. I don't know if you guys are playing basketball. If no one's on, I have no idea. But Kieran has already won this month. But you can answer this question anyways. I think I've already asked this question, so maybe we're just testing your memory. All right. The question for today is: the inventor of basketball is James Naismith. He was Canadian, by the way. Which American university did he coach at? That's the question. Which American university did James Naismith coach at? James Naismith, the inventor of basketball. The Canadian inventor of basketball. Which American university did he coach for? Alright, during his tenure. I'm not sure what their record was. I forgot, but they're a pretty prolific college. And again, you have until the end of the show, 5 more minutes to answer it. Good luck if anyone happens to answer. But the winner for the month is definitely Kieran. Congratulations once again, Kieran. We will get you your coin. You're gonna have so many coins, man. Those coins are gonna be worth something too. Because not only do they get our merch, but someday you will be able to purchase food with them. You'll be able to purchase food for other people as well. We're going to get some other entities taking our coins as well. So hang on to those coins. We have big plans for those coins. So keep earning them, keep earning them, keep earning them. Anyways, I'm going to get to our last thing right now. And we're going to stop this music. And let's check out to see what we're going to have here for the picture of the day. What are we talking about? Oh, yeah. Oh, so, yes. All right, so this is the fastest point ever scored in a game. It says fastest three-pointer. I think it's the fastest point, period, I believe. All right, and funny thing is it came from a player on the Indiana Pacers named Buddy Hield. And I think the dad of Tyrese Halliburton told him, you need to stop dribbling and just shoot the ball. And that's exactly what he did the very first play of the game. But funny thing is that the previous record, Taiwan's fans miss you. What up, Taiwan? Ni hao, Taiwan. All right, but yeah. So the previous record was Reggie Miller, and he also played for the Indiana Pacers. All right, so it's just a crazy, crazy record. All right, and I got to tell you guys this. Stop trying to beat this record. All right? Take your time when you're on offense. Take your time. Because I feel like you guys are just trying to beat Buddy Hield's record. You're trying to score in the first 2 seconds of a game now. All right? This is not the record to beat. Okay? I promise you, this is not the record to beat. But it is pretty neat. It is pretty cool. All right? Let's just watch it right now just for the fun of it. All right?
Matches up.
So this is Buddy Hield breaking Reggie Miller's record from 2000 against the Indiana Pacers, and he gets the first bucket of the game immediately.
Donovan Mitchell and Garland, Darius Garland, right from the top. Wow!
Look at Buddy Hield.
I mean, like right away.
Confidence because of the work he puts into it.
Like that is some confidence. Just give me the ball. I'm scoring right away. That's ridiculous. Now, if you're going to be that bold, I mean, you better make it. That's all I got to say. If you're going to be that bold, you better make that shot. And as long as you make it, it's all good. So, congratulations to Buddy Hield on breaking that record. If you guys want to try to break that record, make sure that you actually hit it, all right? The quote of the day here on this New Year's Eve is criticize on defense and encourage on offense. And I encourage all of you guys to keep trying your hardest on both ends, and you do that by working out. All right. Big congratulations to all the people that have led the way in terms of attendance as well. Since we're here at the end of the month, I'm going to print these out, and they will be what we look at the first week of workouts. Since we have no attendance, since everyone's going to get reset to zero at the beginning of the year, we will print out this last year's attendance. All right, so that you guys can view that and then use that as motivation. So if you want to see that list, it's on our website. All right, if you just click on this, I believe it's the roster section right there, you get to see the attendance leaders for this year. We have Noah Masseth leading the way with 316 days of attendance. That was awesome year. Congratulations to Noah. Then we have Connor Rush well behind him, but then everyone else right there. Kieran missed Connor by 0.5 behind Connor, and then we have Aiden with 218, Derek with 200, broke the 200 mark. Congratulations to Derek. And everyone else on this list, great job. All right, if you make it past 100, that's pretty good, but you want to be somewhere in the 200 range. If you can make it to the 300, very, very few players have done that. All right, so anyways, congratulations. Great job to everybody. I will see you next year, I believe, right? Happy New Year, guys. All right, and how do I say Happy New Year in Chinese? Xingyan Kuai Le. All right, peace out, everybody.